Those days are gone where you can have static resume, you apply it in 100 different jobs. Nowadays, companies don't care about degree, they care about the work. LLMs don't have even dog level or cat level intelligence. I clearly see the role of business analyst and data analyst merging, and also a little bit of engineering. So data analytics is here to stay, but it will evolve.
Okay.
And the actual title might just change.
So, do you think data analytics is dying? Which role do you like in your life? Dhaval Patel or Peter Pandey?
That's a very good question.
So, now we have Dhaval Patel, one of the founders of Codebasics with us. So, hi Dhaval.
Hello.
So, let's shoot your questions to you. So, having worked for big companies like NVIDIA and Bloomberg, what drove you to start an edtech company like Codebasics? What's the reason behind that?
So I worked in these companies for more than, I think, 15 or 17 years. And at some point, I was feeling that I need to share my knowledge with the world. So I was going through a set of events in my life, which inspired me to start a YouTube channel where I'm teaching Python and various other things that I have learned through that corporate experience. And I started seeing these comments, where people are saying, thank you, they are finding this information valuable. There'll be students, struggling with a project, and let's say if this video is helping them, it gave me this immense satisfaction and fulfillment. So I got into a state where I would record videos even if I'm tired, and I will feel very happy about it. So I thought this is my life's calling,
okay,
and I should spend more time in it. Mm-hmm. So eventually I quit my job, and now I'm doing this full time.
That's awesome. So there are many edtech companies in India specifically. So I think what makes you to stand out of the crowd is that your uniqueness in calling the people to increase the online credibility, especially through LinkedIn.
Yes.
Why do you emphasize that?
In the modern times, the way you apply in job or the way you grow in your career has completely transformed. Mm-hmm. Those days are gone where you can have static resume, you apply it in 100 different jobs. If you do that, by the way, today, they all go into a black hole, right? You don't get an interview call. On the other hand, you see this new generation people which are contributing to open source. They are contributing to Kaggle. And for those people, even companies are reaching out to them. So it is becoming a modern way of showcasing your work, because nowadays companies don't care about degree, they care about the work. And if you are able to show the proof of your work through LinkedIn and some other platforms, then it works amazingly. And we have seen this happening with many people. And it's a very, very efficient, tried and tested formula already. That is the reason we are talking a lot about online credibility, because I feel like there are so many students who are not still paying enough attention to this aspect of online credibility.
Okay. So one technical question now. We're living in the era of AI. How close are we to AGI?
Okay, I think we covered that. Elon Musk was saying that we will get AGI in 2025. I don't think we are anywhere closer. Mm-hmm. LLM is just one paradigm.
Okay.
LLMs don't have even dog level or cat level intelligence. You can't download LLM model into some robot and make it even navigate like a cat in your home. So forget human level intelligence. We need to have world models. So Yann LeCun talks about 𝗖𝗵𝗲 architecture and all the world models which will enable AI to understand the world better. Because LLM is just next word prediction. It doesn't perceive and understand the world the way humans or even animals do. So there has to be some breakthroughs in research on that front. And at that point, we can think about some new advancements and new models coming out, which can lead us to that vision of AGI. But I see there is a lot of hype around this, and I don't think it's happening soon.
Okay. So next question, it's also technical. So do you think data analytics is dying owing to the current advancements in NLP-driven and prompt engineering-driven analytics? Do you think so?
No, I think data analytics is evolving.
Okay.
So I see a lot of data analysts, they are now learning data engineering.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So with tool like Microsoft Fabric now, you can build your pipeline, you can do your data analytics, a little bit of predictive modeling as well, all in one place.
Okay.
So the role is evolving.
Okay.
I clearly see the role of business analyst and data analyst merging, and also a little bit of engineering. So that role will be called something, I don't know what, but it's definitely not dying because I see a clear ROI for businesses. I work with like a lot of clients and they don't even have a simple dashboard. They want to build AI projects. They come to us and say, okay, we want to build AI projects. And then we say, okay, do you have this dashboard? No. If we build that dashboard, it will bring more ROI compared to the shiny AI projects. So data analytics is here to stay, but it will evolve.
Okay.
And the actual title might just change.
Okay. So data analytics is not dying, but the way we analyze the data is changing.
Yeah, the way we analyze the data is changing. And in terms of career role, you will be doing some additional things because becoming data analyst is becoming easier, right?
Exactly.
So you will be now doing some additional things.
Okay. So I believe you're closely monitoring how Indian startups are performing. So what is one good thing and bad thing which you observed from them?
So Indian startups, first of all, I don't think I'm going to give an informed answer because I have not done a lot of research, but I will tell you the little understanding that I have, right, based on the news I am hearing. So startups focus more on funding. So let's say there is a startup, they build something, they have some customers, now they get funding, and you hear this headline that this company is 50 crore valuation or 100 crore valuation. And these startups are often started by these youngsters. So for any youngster, this is very shiny, right? Let's say your article comes in Economic Times, you are having 100 crore company, it is very, very shiny. But people forget that getting funding is not a privilege. It's like a liability. Now you're liable to answer your investors, you have to perform to their expectations. So I think that is one mistake that they do, that they are too much focused on funding and not creating the actual impact.
Okay, so this is a non-technical question, but something very important in today's scenario. So I think in one point, Chennai Data Circle and Codebasics are aligning with each other. That is the necessity we give to networking. So both of us speak about networking. What are your thoughts about that?
Networking is amazing. It can bring a lot of career benefits. So just today we had this event, right? We all did networking. You got to know about some people, like build connections, and these connections may not help you in a short term, but in a long term, they are going to be extremely beneficial, right?
Definitely.
So there is no quantifiable ROI that you can create out of this session. It's not like, okay, I attended this session, tomorrow I'm seeing my revenue increase, or maybe tomorrow I'm getting some interview call, right? It's hard to measure that. But long-term benefits are amazing.
Exactly.
In our company, Atlic Technologies, where we work with clients, we help them with AI services and so on. We generate a lot of our business through LinkedIn. So that is again networking through LinkedIn, right? And in person. So it has benefit no matter if you are an entrepreneur, working professional, or a student.
Perfect, well said. So one light-hearted question. So which role do you like in your life? Dhaval Patel or Peter Pandey?
That's a very good question. I think I like both. Sorry for the diplomatic answer. So when I'm not recording, I like to be Dhaval Patel, right?
Okay.
I like to go in nature. I like to read spiritual book. Like to meditate. But when I'm recording, I really want to be that aspirant, who is struggling, who is learning, who is growing. And at that moment, I like to be Peter Pandey.
Thank you for that. And finally, few words about Chennai Data Circle, your observations about us.
Yeah, so I met Raghav through LinkedIn and all that, right? I've been following your LinkedIn post. You guys are doing amazing job.
Thank you.
As Codebasics, like we can't reach everywhere, right? But what you are doing is you are spreading that spirit of community building and sharing that knowledge. So I really admire the efforts you're putting, right? You all are working, right? Raghav is working in Ford. You all are working, you're busy, but you are doing this selfless work, right? Just to share your knowledge, help people grow. It is amazing. It's not going to help your city, it's going to help the entire nation. And that good karma is always going to come back, right?
Definitely.
So it's going to help all of you as well. So great job, folks. And if anyone is listening, please, if you are in Chennai, please try to associate yourself with Chennai Data Circle. Do you guys have any LinkedIn page?
Of course, we do have.
Okay.
We have a presence in LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube.
Okay.
So you can ask them to follow us too.
Yeah. LinkedIn, Instagram,
He
YouTube.
lives,
Yeah.
in my same area.
Same. Okay.
Where I was born and brought up. It's coming from there only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Same area.
2 stars coming from the same area. All right.
Thanks for those kind words.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks for having us today. Means
Thank
a
you.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.